Welcome to a little tomfoolery, Rob Little and Tommy Ryman. A podcast filled with laughs and gaffs, guffaws and haws, and maybe a picture of a dog. A little tomfoolery, a little tomfoolery, a little tomfoolery. A little tomfoolery, a little tomfoolery, a little tomfoolery. Fools!
Good morning, good evening, good day. Welcome to a little tomfoolery with your host, Rob Little, and as always, my good buddy, Tommy Ryman.
Good to be back, Rob. It's incredible. Another episode of A Little Tomfoolery, a podcast for fools, by fools. Welcome to the Fool Nation.
That was awesome.
You like my extended intros?
I love that. I can't hear you very good, but maybe it's just, it is what it is.
Can you hear me now? Is it?
Yeah, you're just
my
quiet.
Weird.
So, buddy, you have had a crazy, awesome past week.
Yeah, it was.
Got to start with you.
I did a couple open mics and watched some TV, and that was pretty much it. It was just simple.
You're so
little
dumb.
week. Now I taped a second comedy special out in Provo, Utah. Did another dry bar. Season 9. Yeah, I was on season 3 before. Now I'm on season 9. And when I left, I was like, I'll see you guys at season 15. So we'll just do this every 6 seasons. Just write my check now. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Who was on the show with you?
It was Mal Hall was a comic out of San Diego. And then Barry, and I'm totally blanking on his last name, a Houston comic.
Oh, Barry. I just worked with him. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, he said he had worked with you in Little Rock.
Yep.
Let me get there.
Or Wichita.
Names. Yeah, I'm gonna look up their names and then.
I know Barry, but I don't know the other guy. Was it their second one also?
No, it was their first one, and they did really good. It was fun. To watch them. So yeah, and Mal I had met at the Comedy Magic Club, I think in the past.
Well, that's cool. So how do you feel about it?
I'm excited. It was fun. It was fun. Like at the early show was kind of the better of the two. They were still both great, but they were just. But then the second show was where they stood up at the end, like I got a standing ovation.
Awesome.
So, but yeah. So but they were both. I feel good. Like I should come together well. And my outfit, I wore the tie that I wore for my first one, and
we're a little bummed because you were going to send us 3 pictures.
I know. I didn't even. I've packed the most amount of clothes ever, and then I just wore the outfit that I liked, and the wardrobe lady was like, "Yeah, that'll be good. That's good. You look great in that denim. Ooh, that's nice."
Jeans, perfect.
Yeah,
that's cool. Now Megan went with you or no?
No, she had to stay home with. The pups,
and watch the dogs.
Yeah, it was I literally flew in that morning, had some downtime, went to a Lego store, and then was pretty much shooting. You have to get there early to shoot little promos before
right
of advertising your special and stuff. And so
we do those. That. I never once saw any of my promotions.
Well, have you watch your special because it's usually at the end of your clip. Like they'll be like, "Did you like that clip? You can download the Dry Bar app and get the full special."
Oh,
and then once you get the special, there's also you can tip the artist, which is a cool option.
I think that's only from their website, though, isn't it?
On the app, yeah. So
on the app, that's right.
If you watch it, then you would see at the end of your special. It's like, Rob, you can tip me.
That's why
I really liked it.
Because I always watch the YouTube version they put up, so that's why okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So that went great. And then did you have any other shows?
No, then I was back on Sunday night and then just relaxed the rest of the week, getting stuff together for my show this weekend. And now I've got to concentrate on the album recording in November.
Hell yeah. The world needs more rhyming, buddy.
Yeah.
That's awesome. My week was super fun. So where I'm sitting right now is called Snorkle Beach Park, I think.
So cool. You have the best green screen backgrounds. You've been really downloading some good ones.
Well, this one it's like a little private beach, and literally I can see the cruise ship from here. Like there's a big wall, but it's like an old fort that used to protect Bermuda's like southern point, and that's where the cruise ship docks. And you can, I mean, nobody even knows this because this big fort's kind of in the way. So you walk over here, there's an awesome bar staff, and like they just totally take care of you. It's phenomenal. And then right behind it is this mini golf course. Now, did you see any of those pictures I posted?
Yeah, if somebody dominated at mini golf is what it looked like. That would be Rob Little fist pumping the air.
Multi-talented comedy, acting, mini golf. I can do it all.
Mini golf is so fun though.
Oh my God. This mini golf course looks like a PGA golf course.
Whoa.
It is right on the ocean. It's gorgeous. Like there's palm trees everywhere. It's just so nice. And I went with the singer on the ship and the magician. And you would think the magician would just be like, you know, like boom, it's a hole in one or whatever. But
yeah,
but he was horrible. He
didn't
really,
use any magic, huh?
Yeah, when he doesn't use his magic, I think we can all dominate him. But
when he has to play in this realm of Earth and not the gods, bringing stuff in.
And what's really cool too is you just go up and say your crew from the ship, and they give us a big discount. I mean, it was
cool.
It was amazing. So we had super fun. And I was like, oh, that's probably the only fun thing we're gonna do all week, right? No, yesterday we went reef fishing, and we got our own private charter for us three.
Oh wow, nice.
We called this.
You got to go fishing after 4 weeks on a boat.
Yeah. If I would have known about it, I've been going every week with these guys. So we called them up and we said, yeah, we got 3 of us. And they were like, oh, cool. And I just assumed we'd get there and there'd be a ton more people, because that's what it usually is, you know?
Right.
No, it was just us 3 on a boat. Wow. It was amazing. And we only had to go out. Like, actually, we went out right past this beach, maybe like 3 miles out. And we went to this reef, and maybe like about 45 feet down, you just drop the line. And I mean, we were catching them a couple times so fast, you'd barely get your line down there.
Oh, that's amazing. That's crazy.
Yeah. And I caught the biggest one, and I caught the most. The biggest fish was an amberjack, was the biggest one.
Ooh,
that was really cool. We caught a bunch of these like yellow tailed, I don't know what they were called now, reef fish, but they were amazing. And so after, they called this restaurant right next to the port when we got back, and they actually took us right up to the restaurant, and they called them ahead of time, and they filleted all the fish for us. We took them up to the restaurant and they cooked it up for us.
Oh, whoa, that would be amazing. That sounds awesome.
It was so cool. It was a little pricey, but I mean, for a one-time thing, it was worth it.
Yeah, for that experience, and then like getting it cooked right there. That sounds incredible. Way to go, Rob. That's awesome. So that was you, your magician friend, and another buddy?
A new singer on the ship. And she's like one of those girls that, I mean, she just is an awesome hang. Like we could totally mess with her, and she's been really cool. And she's a phenomenal singer. Emily Yates is her name.
Very cool. Emily Yates.
Yep. And they were actually going to come over here, and I said, Emily, I told them both, I goes, you guys come on, we do like a quick mini interview, but they were being whiny about how early it was. So they didn't want to come over.
Oh no, that's fine. Well,
yeah.
And I booked it early so you could enjoy the day. I always, because you always want to do them earlier, but.
Well, I appreciate it, because we have to be back on board at 2:30, and we're a couple hours ahead of you right now. So
yeah,
it's already a little, from us, it's like
1 in the afternoon. Yeah.
So I've had some phenomenal. So our director, or our manager on the ship, stage manager guy, is like this awesome kid. He's a Filipino. He's probably 30, and he's super fun. and I keep messing with them all week. So every show we go to, like there's dancers and they got smog machines, they got fans, and every time I'm like, okay, I'd like a smog machine, smoke machine. So last night he actually got me one.
Oh, cool.
And I'm doing a stage show. So they introduce me, and all of a sudden the smoke machine comes on, but they pumped out so much smoke. You literally couldn't even see me. Like,
oh, that's funny.
The whole stage filled up. So I'm running up and down and just being stupid. It was so fun. But that was like 10 minutes of just messing with that, and
Oh, that's
finally when it
hilarious.
started to clear, the smoke was like from floor up. So I'm laying down on the floor, just like it starts to clear, and I'm laying there looking at people
Disappear. That's funny. That's
so
what a good guy.
I got to start asking for better things.
Yeah, when I did a showcase a while ago, and there's like bands, and it's like everybody else gets cooler stuff than comedians. Like we just need more background, like fire and different things to incorporate into our shows. But then don't acknowledge it. Just be like, what's happening? Why? I'm sure you acknowledged the smoke. Was the audience were they confused? Like, what is happening?
Yeah. I'm watching them start it up, and I'm thinking, wow, that's a lot of smoke. And then I'm like, I wonder if it's going to make it all the way to the center of the stage. And it went, it was like filling up the whole theater. It was so much.
Wow, that's funny.
That's you guys can start the exhaust now and get this out of here. Jesus, this is horrible. But so that was super fun. And the crowds have just been, I couldn't have lucked out more this last 4 weeks. They've been all amazing. I had this one couple come up on stage. I had this girl come up to do the twerking bit the other night, and she goes, she was like 40, and she goes, can we wait for my husband to get back? He's in the bathroom, and he's 30 years older than me. Well, bam. I ran with that for a good 15 minutes.
Wow.
He didn't come back for like 20 minutes.
Where did they meet?
She said something about she was friends with his daughter or something. Okay. So of course I'm making him to be creepy old man, but when he comes back, you're thinking, God, this guy's been gone 20 minutes in the bathroom. And you're thinking like he's gonna be this old octogenarian. Yeah. He comes in. He's ripped. He's like this. Oh my God. He looked like a Greek Adonis. And of course I run with that too. And it was just such a fun cast or fun show. And I got one more left tonight, and I saved some of my best stuff for the end. So I'm really excited about it. It's a good way to end the week. And then I got a day off, and then I get to fly home. So I'm excited.
Awesome. Yeah. What an adventure. It went by fast than I thought.
It kind of did. 4 weeks went by kind of quicker than I thought too. And I thought I would have lost some weight, but I did not. I didn't lose.
Oh, you look great. You look good. You got to work out with that old guy.
No kidding.
The 30-year-old, or I guess he's 30-year-old older than his girlfriend.
He's 71.
30-year-old. Oh, 71. Oh, that's still young.
Crushing life, man. So yeah, what is going on, man? You got any fun games for us this week?
I've got a dog of the week image I want to show you. You're gonna love this. This dog is from
dog
Minnesota. Dog of the week. He is a Boston Terrier, and
sounds like your dog.
No,
it's from Minnesota.
Somebody while I was
my God,
while I was in Provo, Utah, got some Halloween costume stuff and dressed up Harvey as a ghost. So if you go to our YouTube, you can see Harvey. They cut out a nose hole and eye holes, and he's next to a pumpkin. It's some of Megan's finest work.
That is
Isn't
hilarious.
Let me show you the other one.
It'd be funny if you cut out ear holes too.
Oh
my God, that's funny.
So there's Harvey as a ghost.
Yeah, Olive wouldn't do it.
She usually moves around. Harvey will just stay still. So she was kind of testing on him. We're gonna try to do all 3 dogs if we can, but she might need my help.
You might actually have to buy actual sheets for your Great Dane.
Yeah, you're right. It was not just fabric from the store.
Oh, that's funny. Those are great, man. So cute.
Isn't that cute?
You're driving me crazy. I want to get a dog so bad.
You should see if you can find one in Bermuda. They're probably walking around.
You don't see a lot of animals here. That's
just
a good
the
question.
Ones you catch.
There's just the fish, man.
And then for last time we did the joke challenge. Did you write any jokes?
You're damn right. I wrote jokes for
Philanthropic turtle. And then the person who sent in the word philanthropic was Charlie John, and Josh Florhug was who wrote turtles. Is who I found out.
All right, who's going first on this?
You can go. I'll go first. Mine was about turtles.
Well, I hope so. That's what we had to do.
Yeah, and I said turtles were like the first van life people, because I know it's all popular now to drive around and live in your van, and that they've just been like, we've been doing it forever. We just live in tiny houses, which are our shells. Like over here, I've got nothing, just my body parts, and over here, I've got more of nothing, just my body parts. So that was my turtle joke.
That's adorable.
And then philanthropy was tough. I kind of looked it up, and then I was like, is it like an archaeologist, like philanthropist? I thought I wanted it to be like a cooler thing than it was, but it's just somebody that does nice things, and maybe that's why it was so hard for me, because I'm not a philanthropist. I was like, it's so opposite of me that I don't know why this is hard. But so those are my two jokes that I wrote.
That wasn't even a joke. You were describing the definition.
I know.
Well, you're going to be upset, buddy, because I combined them. I'm going for extra
you did
points.
it. You got the bonus points. Points.
All right.
Oh.
Here we go, buddy. So I don't know if you know, but turtles are like dogs and cats. They can find their way home if you lose them. Did you know that?
I didn't. That's incredible.
But you'd have to be a really crappy owner to not even go look for a turtle, though, because people, like, I don't know if you know this, when I lived in New York, people would bring turtles to a park and they tie a balloon around them.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they don't lose them. But it's a great idea unless you're at a park with a quinceañera. You know, a quinceañera springs up around him. You're like, oh no, where's Fred? Now you can't find him. He's in danger of being trampled if the piñata breaks. But come on, I mean, if it's 5 o'clock, you got to go look for him. He can't have gone very far if you've been over eating sandwiches. He's probably still eating his ants on a log that your kid dropped. What I put, I'd be so scared for my turtle if I left him behind, because he's got a shell to protect him, but contrary to popular belief, most turtles aren't ninjas in their teens. I'm just letting you guys know, because I found out a little after my purchase, because it sucks, because I got us the cutest matching bandanas with the eyes cut out and everything. I'm also trying to expose him to radiation to encourage him to mutate, but I got him a phone. I've been sitting him really close to the TV. I put him in the microwave for a couple minutes. Just a couple, not a long time. The main point, I'm trying to just read what I wrote. The main point we should be focusing on is how the turtle's feeling about all this if you leave him behind, you know, because he's going to be sitting out there. Everybody's gone. He slowly looks up. Mom, Dad. And the sad thing, the turtles live long time too. They can outlive their owners. So the poor turtle finally makes it home. He's knocking. He's like, Mildred, Mom, Grandma's turtle's back again. He's dragging a deflated balloon.
I like that you called back to that. That's great.
now he's orphaned and somebody's got to rescue him. And let me tell you, there's a real turtle problem in the shelters. And that's the reason I've been invited to talk to you all tonight. Rescue turtles is my philanthropic passion. It's a real issue plaguing society, and we need to do something about it. And since Sarah McLaughlin's helping out dogs and cats, I've asked Foghat here to sing Slow Ride to help us end turtle displacement. Yay, there's my whole bit.
It. That was funny. That's a really good bit.
That
About the balloon is so funny.
It was fun coming up with it.
I mean, I definitely won, probably. I mean, I'm sure the audience will let everybody know who did the best in the first joke challenge.
Well, I like that you went short and sweet. You were like, let me get to the point. And then for the second part, let me not even do a joke. Let me just give the definition.
No, I was just saying it was so hard for me to write. That was the joke, was I don't understand philanthropy because I'm not. It was dumb. Yeah. Yours was way better about being the spokesperson for lost turtles, like because dogs and cats are getting all the love. And then here, I love the I wonder how many kids want their turtle to be a ninja turtle. Like if they get a turtle, like you're right. Like, I'm just gonna give them some radiation. Like they're like, don't do that, turtle. Like what? I want to try to make them cool. I duct tape some nunchucks to them. Like this should work.
Obviously, he's like 6. He won't mutate until he's 13 at least. You know, he has to be a teenage, right?
Yeah.
Yay. I was so thinking you were gonna write something with teenage ninjas or something.
I did, yeah. I just kept going for the tiny house because I like that they carry their
that was cute.
All their stuff.
Hey, that was fun.
Yeah, we did a good job. Should we draw another one today?
Do you have more words?
Oh, I got the whole bucket. We can do this every week.
We got to get people to send in more suggestions too.
Yeah, well, once we're running low, but we've got like 15 or 20 of them in here.
Okay. Yeah. What do you got?
All right, you ready for your new word or phrase?
Yeah, man.
This is for next week. Then write in who you thought was better, who did the better joke, or what you liked about the jokes, and tags and just how to fix them. What?
I will edit this down so that we got both of our jokes separate, and people can go ahead and comment and like say who won it.
Okay. Well, I think Rob won. We don't need to have the official competition, but now it looks like I'm cheating. Here,
I don't think I won.
Really mixing these up.
Who knows?
You know, they're different. Comedy subjective. So
plus you're adorable. Everybody loves you. So
I know. I feel like okay, it's a phrase. So this we just either we can write about it or it is, and then they ate popcorn. I don't know why I'm showing the screen. You can't even,
because we believe you.
Yeah, so this is official. And then they ate popcorn. So I guess you could use that phrase, or maybe we can write a joke about popcorn is the basic.
And if we include that line, that's extra points.
Yeah.
Just like I should the double extra, yes.
Oh, that was incredible. And I was, when you started going for the philanthropy, I was like, this feels pushed, like, but then when you actually said the joke, I was like, that's really funny. That's good. And it
did feel pushed a little bit too. I agree. But it was a week to come up with it, so
yeah, exactly.
They're kind of starting to party down below.
I know, they're getting a wild bunch.
Do we got any of our other fun games to play this week?
I found some trivia for you.
So we're gonna do a stump rob.
All right. Stump rob. I have stumped Rob every time. For people that are following the podcast, he's never gotten a question right. He is. He's been so stumped. I feel bad even doing this segment. That's not true at all. Rob has never been stumped. And
yet to be stumped.
These are questions about things, thing that is near to dear and Rob, and that is fishing or fish. So
fishing or fish.
Yep. So your first question, Rob.
Okay.
And then you can, if you know the answer, you can give the answer, or I'll give you multiple choice. Okay. How many species of fish are there?
Oh my God, there's no way I would know this. Even if you said like, how many species of fresh fish or saltwater, or you know what I mean? Like there's too many. There's got to be thousands, I would guess.
Okay, so thousands is close, but I'll give you a range here.
Okay.
Is it 15,000? Is it 30,000? Or is it 68,000?
Wow. I'm gonna guess 68,000.
You are wrong. I really
30?
sold that though, because I thought,
30?
yeah, it's 30,000.
Damn it. I was gonna say 30. But you did sell that so good. I was like, that's a way more specific number. 30,000 is a lot though. Now
It
name
is.
them.
Yep, here we go. And now the podcast is way over on time.
Oh man. Do you know the biggest fish that ever lived? That's probably gonna be one of your questions. I don't
Isn't it based on that movie Big Fish? Was it a catfish?
Yeah, catfish is the biggest fish ever lived. Yeah, nope, not true. Biggest fish ever lived. A lot of people think megalodon would be the number one, but it is not. That's the largest shark that's ever lived.
Yeah, I mean, because what, like a whale and a shark are not
Blue
fish.
whale. Blue whale
Is that
is
considered
the largest.
a fish?
Yes. Mammal.
Okay.
No, that would be a mammal. You're right. I'm wrong again. All right. Glad that wasn't one of your questions.
Yourself?
I stumped myself.
Oh no. You're not supposed to do that.
It's so stupid.
Okay. This might be easy for
the
you.
Color just got really good.
Fish have a vertebrae, and what does that mean?
A vertebrae is like their skeletal system or their spine.
That you're correct. It means their fish are classified as a fish because they have vertebrae, and vertebrae means they have a backbone or a spine. That's what makes them a fish.
Yeah. Nailed it.
All right, this is a tough one. So you got that one right. You got
1 and
2
1
wrong because you stumped
2.
yourself. Here's a real challenging one. What do they use to breathe?
First of all, how do they, what do they, and do they? You had like 4 different questions there. So what do they use to breathe? Would be their gills.
Yes, they apparently all the fish know a guy named Gil, and he helps them breathe. So
In, out.
I think this trivia is for very little children. Is what
it doesn't matter. It's still fun to learn.
Here's a true or false question: can fish talk to each other?
Can fish talk like how you and I are conversing,
or can they communicate with each other?
100% communicate. Yes.
Yep, that's true. They do actually communicate.
Yeah, buddy.
They use acoustic sounds to do it. Like a lot of people have heard dolphins go like so that's just them being like, Larry, what did you do today? I don't know. I saw a bald guy fishing. It was neat.
Yeah. Plus they know fish are more aggressive in pods when it comes to feeding. And then if you're catching fish and you're starting to slowly deteriorate the pod, they get more scared and they don't bite as often then.
No, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's your final question.
Okay.
When fish travel around in a group, what is that called? They're called a gang, a school.
Oh yeah, it's school. It's school.
There we go. Your other hint was going to be like, I was like, it's a place you would go to learn what this word is called.
As soon as you said it, I was like, duh, there it is.
School of Fish, which is one time Megan and I were snorkeling.
Yeah.
And ran into a school of fish, and I like pushed her in front of me because I got so scared because it was a whole bunch of them. So you're just like, what is this? And then Megan was like, look at you, you dork.
Thanks for saving me.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, sorry. I was pushing you out of the way. And she was like, no, you're pushing me towards the giant school of fish. And I was like, yeah, I wanted you to be eaten first so I could get out of there. I was like, I thought that was what marriage was, and one of you sacrifices the other. I think Rob talked about it.
Some of the fish we were catching yesterday, you could put you could pick up like bass, but some of them had teeth, so we couldn't. You had to hold them with a towel.
That is so weird when you see fish with teeth, like it, because some of them look like human teeth. It's weird. It looks like they ate some dentures or something.
Yeah, I know exactly what kind you're talking about too. That's funny. They look real dorky too, and they're those ones. They're like, hey. Stupid looking.
Well, I don't think
I'm 3 for 4. We got one more.
We have one question. This one you'll probably get. Are fish warm-blooded or are they cold-blooded?
I know I should know this question. I'm feeling pretty stupid right now. But they're
trick question. They don't even have blood. It's they have little. Just kidding.
Well, like lizards and stuff are cold-blooded and they have to be in the heat before they start moving. But fish would be like I don't know. I'm gonna say warm. I feel like I'm wrong though.
Is that your final answer, Rob?
Well, they follow the currents like for heat, like when fish they want to be in warmer waters. But there's fish that are in colder waters too. So I don't know. We're warm-blooded, but that's a really good question. I don't know that. I'm gonna say warm.
You are incorrect.
I knew it.
Like reptiles and amphibians, fish are cold-blooded. Being cold-blooded means their internal body temperature changes depending on the surrounding temperature. That's why they were looking. You're answering it like
I was answering it, but with the wrong answer.
But you're doubting yourself. Never doubt yourself, Rob. That's what we always learn in Stump Rob. You always got to go with your gut.
Yeah, the ones I get wrong are the ones I doubt on.
Yeah. And I really tricked you on that first one where I kind of paused and pretended I was looking and then gave a more detailed number. That was just good acting by myself.
Yeah, that was good acting. Triple threat, Tommy. Triple threat.
Yeah.
That was fun, man.
Yeah, that was Stump Rob with fish facts. So was it a close mini golf game? I know the one guy didn't do it, but was it? And it looked like he played 3 different courses.
There's 3. There's like 3 courses. It's only 18 holes, but they split it up by 6 holes each time.
Oh, got it. So,
every 6th hole brings you back to the bar.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah. So I ended up winning by 8 points. So she was impressive. 8 points and Rob was 10 points.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then I won the most fish too. I think I caught 12 fish and I caught the biggest one. And then Emily caught 7 and she caught one of the scariest ones. She caught this one called a squirrel fish and it had big, huge buggy eyes.
Whoa.
And like really sharp fins. And its dorsal fin was its spine was really sharp. So they threw that one back immediately. And then Rob caught a red hind grouper.
Oh, cool.
And it wasn't very big, but it was another crazy looking weird fish that they threw back immediately.
Right.
So they were fun. I caught a couple grunts. And grunts actually make this grunting sound when you catch them. They're like,
whoa.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's pretty cool. Almost like they're kind of mini snoring, but they're like kind of sucking in air and like pushing it out through some weird thing. And it makes it sound like a grunting noise.
That's so awesome.
They're pissed off that you caught them.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, that was pretty cool. They said they don't get many sharks around here. It's too cold for them or something.
That's okay. You already caught one shark. That was
I know
like a vacuum cleaner on the beach. But
so what do you got coming up?
Well, are you going to do a history segment or
nope?
We're skipping that.
Yeah.
People are when you get back home, you're gonna do some history.
We're gonna be back to normal next week.
Yeah, and I'll do better prep. This week was crazy. I had to fly, be a big star and film a comedy special.
Yeah,
but I'm
then when you got home, you said you laid around and did nothing. But yeah, I get it.
I was playing Minecraft. I had to build a lot of stuff. I got to get your fishing lures shipped out.
Oh, you finally did that? Cool.
Yeah, no, I said I gotta get it. So we're getting those out today. So they'll be all good them hopefully right when you get back from Tampa. Okay. I'll try to time it. But I guess you say your neighbors will bring in your.
Yeah, I actually have a friend living at my house right now that's a traveling nurse. Her and her husband are been staying there for a while.
Nice.
So they've been getting all my stuff. But yeah, I just bought a couple new lures too online.
Awesome.
I found this guy that made homemade ones that were really cool, I thought.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah. They look anything like I have. So
right on.
There's one for sale on eBay right now that's on my most wanted list. And the guy wants so much money for him though.
Is it buy it now or is it an auction?
It's buy it now. But you can make offers. And I made an offer, but the lowest he'll come down is like it's still crazy.
What, how much is it?
500.
Oof.
I told him, dude, that's no way. He goes, well, I got to get at least that because that's what I paid. And I'm thinking, well, you were an idiot then, because that's way too much, man. And it's not even like one of the coolest ones. It's just a very rare one.
Yeah. So eBay is tough though, because then there's seller fees. They're not getting, like people. That's where usually if you're looking for collectibles, eBay is where that price is the highest out of all. If you can find them on different places. Yeah,
but you can find them like on Facebook Marketplace or
or Craigslist. You'll get a better deal if you're dealing with people.
Oh, I always forget Craigslist. It just doesn't seem like people still use that, but you're right. They probably do, don't they?
Yeah, I still check both for Lego stuff.
I check. Have you ever heard of this Mercari website?
Yeah, Megan has been using that for her like squishmallows she collects and stuff.
Yeah, I bought a few things off of that too.
Excellent. So what we're saying is join our Patreon so Rob can buy his lure, and we actually this week have a new Patreon. Yes. What was his name, Rob?
I got it. His name's Robert, and this guy. Let me give his full name because I forgot his last name. But I hung out with this guy the whole time on the cruise. I called him my son because this guy was basically my mini me. He was so freaking fun. His name's Robert Canova, and he just got out of the Army. So thank you for your service, Robert.
Yeah.
And he's already listening to like over 20 of our podcasts.
Oh, that's amazing.
He said he's just been like hammering them out. And it's his new favorite podcast. And so he's only 24 and he's one of our top Patreons now. He's a Supreme Fool. He's a $50 subscriber.
Which means he'll get like the poster, he'll get our albums, so he's gonna get a good package sent to him. And he can be on the podcast. Shirt. So that's awesome.
Right. That's right. I got to write him and tell him he'll be on the podcast.
Yeah, if he wants to, if he's comfortable. But we'll do a little segment with him.
Oh, this guy, believe me, will be comfortable. Everybody knew him on the ship. He was like one of those super fun guys that's not obnoxious.
Oh, you know what I mean? Well, he sounds amazing.
Like if there was music playing, he was out dancing.
That's awesome.
If they were playing games by the pool, he was the first one up. This guy is the epitome of the perfect party guy.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Robert. Or is it Rob?
No, he went by Robert.
Yep. Okay, Robert.
And his dad and stepmom were on the cruise, and they were all in my show, and I was messing with him right off the bat. I'm like, he's 24. I goes, but man, you look like crap. You look like you're like 60. And so it was killing his dad. He loved it. And then by the end of the week, I was like, well, I'm going to adopt you now because I feel like you're more like my kid. And
oh, that's so awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So very thank you, Robert, for helping us out on this, buddy. And we will definitely look forward to you. And if it's up to me, I think he should be the first one that gets one of our new shirts.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. Because that's the top tier.
And did you notice like what people were saying about the two different designs?
Yeah. The main vote is just the words and the heads, no background behind the heads, just because, and I think that's easier for printing. So I think that's probably what we'll go with. And then we can, when we get to tested, we could do different colors. A lot of people wanted the black, but we can
Sounds like black was the number one. Yep.
Yeah.
So maybe we should do a run, maybe get like 50 printed up and see what people think. And if they go well, then we'll do more.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
So
what do you got coming up this week?
This week, I will be at a movie theater or a little theater in Medford, Wisconsin, I have a 7 p.m. and a 9 p.m. show. It's a weird show because to find out, like to get tickets for it, you have to call a number. You can't get tickets online. Like if you can go to online and it'll just show you the phone number. So you have to actually call a guy. I think he's kind of old school. So you actually have to call this number to reserve your tickets. Okay. I know that might be confusing, and I assume you can get them at the door, but the 7 p.m. is almost sold out. But that'll be there. And then the following week, November 3rd, I am doing Acme's 30th anniversary show, showcase show. So it'll be me, Andy Erickson, a comic named Bent Washburn, Chuck
I know
Bartel.
Bent.
Yeah, a whole bunch of fun, awesome comedians. They're doing their 30th anniversary. So all week they have different comedians, but I'm on the Wednesday show for that, November 3rd. Very cool. How about you, Rob? You're heading somewhere.
I fly home on Sunday, which I'm very excited about. I miss my house.
Yeah.
And when I get home, I'm only going to be there for maybe a day or two. And then I'm playing a brand new Side Splitters comedy club. They opened up a new one. They have one in Tampa, but they opened one just north of Tampa in Wesley Chapel. And it's at a place called The Grove, and the comedy club is inside a movie theater.
Very cool. So we're both going to be at movie theaters.
Yep.
Nice. We made it, Rob.
I know it, man. We're doing it. So that's a Thursday through Sunday, and I'm excited about that. And then, of course, obviously, every week after that, we're booked up. So we can talk about those too when those come up. But I am done with cruises for the year. This is my last one. So
2021, way to go.
Yeah, buddy.
You did it.
Did it. So that's it. So close us out, buddy.
All right. Well, this has been another episode of A Little Tomfoolery. I just want to thank you, and Rob wants to thank you for listening. Wherever you get your podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Pandora, Amazon, we're everywhere. Also, please watch, if you're watching it on YouTube, like and subscribe and share. Hit that notification bell so you know when the podcast is coming. And we mentioned it before, we got a new awesome Patreon member. You can do that. You can join as little as $1 or go all the way up to $50 a month. That helps us, and you get a lot of goodies when you join. But again, we just want to thank you so much for listening. This was another episode of A Little Tomfoolery. I'm Tommy Ryman. That's Rob Little. Bye, fools.
Bye. Bye-bye.